Howdy. Sandy's my name,
Hi.
and
Hi,
welcome
Sandy.
to the game. How many people?
Just the one.
Aw, poor you. You don't have any friends today.
Okay,
well,
Cookie.
Okie dokie. Have a look around and choose an episode.
Middle Ages, Colorized, Things That Come in Pairs, and Marriage. Trivia with which alternative? I think we'll do Colorized.
30 seconds. All right, your buzzer is the letter B. That's B as in bodacious.
And hey, here's a chance
20
to actually get Schmitty on the
So we're
air for a
going.
brief
Now, when a
minute.
question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then to pick the answer that you want, just hit that number on the keyboard. Follow me? Easy breezy.
Yes, it is.
Till we meet again.
Ignore the kids. Yeah, that's a real
It's
smart
time
move,
for the
dude.
show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yes, welcome to the Colorized episode. It's our little nod to the beauty of autumn when all the leaves change colors as they die, and people feel compelled to take pictures of these dying things and call them beautiful. I only hope someone does the same for me when I'm about to check out. Give me a category. Whoa. We're calling this one, You Aren't Anything Except a Hound Dog. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Eyes forward.
Crying all
we're
the
going.
time.
If the group Color Me Bad decides to correct its grammatical errors and change its name to Color Me Badly, what should it retitle its first hit? Nothing can be compared to you. Up is How I Want to Sex You. Isn't that a shame? Or Never Am I Going to Give Up You.
I think it's number 2.
Take Color Me Bad's first hit, I Want to Sex You Up. Remove that bothersome phrase-ending preposition, correct the spelling, and up is How I Want to Sex You. Or should that be, I want to sex you upwards? I want to sex you vertical? I need you above for the sex. Category, please.
Duly noted. Teen Idols?
For your enjoyment, When Teen Idols Attack. You get it right, you get 2K. Hey, do you remember that movie that had the, jeez, I can't remember the name of it. Buzz in and help me out here, will you? It's the movie from the 80s. It's got the guys in it with the Dirty Dan, the Patrick Swayze guy, and C. Thomas Howell, and that guy who's always with the trouble, Charlie Sheen. That look, the Russians and Cubans invade the U.S. and these guys are in a
okay,
small
it's
town,
that
and they shoot
one.
It was like Radon Chong, or it sounds like that. What's the name of the freaking movie? Come on. All right. That feels good, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Red Dawn, of course. That's the name of that movie. Anyway, suppose the guys from Red Dawn star in a sequel called Red Donnie and Marie, because it's also the... Hey, stop the music. Hey, I'm just getting to the question. See, this is exactly what I was talking about in the employee counseling meeting. All right, pick a category.
Kind of weak sauce if you ask me, but okay.
Coming at you. Mommy, I've got happy cereal. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Here's the question. If General Mills, you know, the folks that make that one cereal with the different colored marshmallow shapes, well, if they wanted to market a pro-gay cereal, which of these marshmallow shapes would they
Boy,
most
this
likely
hasn't aged
include?
terrifically.
Pink triangles, blue circles, yellow stars, or purple hearts?
I believe that would be the pink triangle.
The pink triangle is one of the symbols used to represent the gay community. But I don't know how you could possibly market a cereal as gay. Gee, maybe Jerry Falwell has an idea or two.
I think Jerry Falwell should be the
category.
last person to be asked about that sort of thing.
Here we have 2 guys, a girl, and a Picasso. $2,000 for a correct answer. Think fast, it's question time. Considering the subjects of his paintings during his Rose period, which of these TV shows would Picasso probably have found most inspiring? Bozo's Circus, Soul Train, MASH, or Baywatch?
Rose period. I hope this wasn't
Here's
clowns.
the one the winners pick.
Really, it
During
is
the Rosie
clowns.
period, Picasso painted harlequins and circus performers. He also spent many grueling hours practicing to get that damn ping pong ball to stay in bucket number 6.
Well, that
All right,
makes
I need
a
category.
ton of sense.
Yeah, way to choose that category. You're about to take a bite out of a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is, either way, you're cruising for a bruising. Okay, open your eyes and listen up. I'm gonna read off 7 words, okay? And as each one pops up, I want you to tell me if it describes a shade of black or a shade of blue.
Black
If
or
it's
blue?
blackish, press 1. If it's, you know,
And the category
bluish, press
title
2.
makes a lot of
And
sense now,
press
to be
4
honest
if you
with
wanna
you.
skip it. For each right answer, you get $500. And 500 is going to be taken away if you get it wrong or you don't get to it. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Azure, black or blue?
Azure, blue.
Ebony,
Black.
Raven,
Raven's black.
lapis lazuli,
Blue.
sable.
Sable.
Hey, if you're not, sapphire.
You're blue.
Last one, jet.
You're black.
That's all 7. Not bad, not bad. Let's add your winnings to your total.
Okay.
Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that wasn't half bad. Let's try another question.
Sure.
Time to pick a category. The category, your bartender, Danny Zuko. $1,000 at stake on this one. Hey, do you remember in the movie Grease how Sandy was trying to join the
yes.
Pink Ladies and they had that slumber party where they all jumped around on the bed in their nightgowns? Well, if Sandy had to make a pink lady in order to join the Pink Ladies, what ingredient would she not need? Gin, cream, vermouth, or grenadine?
It's either gin or vermouth.
A pink lady is an alcoholic drink consisting of gin, cream, and grenadine. Did I say vermouth? No, I didn't.
Taking a page from Sam Feely's
You're the only
workbook.
pink lady I need. I don't need any of you. You hear me? Nobody.
Give me a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for this limo has a fully stocked deli counter. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, do you remember those ads for Grey Poupon mustard where the one guy would pull up next to the other and say, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Imagine a car pulls up next to you and asks, "Pardon me, do you have any gray matter?" Technically, what are they asking you for? Your brainstem, your brain nerve tissue, your cerebellum, or your basal ganglia?
I think it's cerebellum?
Damn, key must have slipped.
Oh.
So you don't lose any sleep over it. But of course, it's brain nerve tissue. And let me tell you, nothing tastes better on a ham sandwich than some smeared brain nerve tissue. It truly brings the flavor to life. All right, pick a category. All right, give it up for 7 glorious shades of gray. We're talking 6K here, so pay attention. Say, did you know that NBC was the first network to broadcast most of their shows in color? It's true. Up until what year would you have seen the NBC Peacock in black and white? 1950, 1954, 1960?
You know, I have no earthly clue, and I'm not willing to risk my money.
Why didn't you pick this one? The NBC
54.
Peacock appeared in black and white until the 1954 television season. So, wait a minute, before 1954, if peacocks were black and white, does that mean that one day zebras will be in color?
Oh, let's not get
Category,
too far
please.
ahead of ourselves.
May I introduce, thus saith Papa Smurf. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Forward march. Given the religious figure who's generally pictured as being the color blue, what might you call the spiritual leader of the Smurfs? Booty Smurf, Krishna Smurf, Yahweh Smurf, or Jesus-y Smurf?
I think it'd be Krishna.
The Hindu
Smurf.
deity Krishna is traditionally colored blue, so he'd be a great spiritual leader for the Smurfs. The only problem with Hindu Smurfs is that whole bindi thing. I mean, you stick a red dot on a Smurf's forehead, looks like a big purple Smurf zit. Ugh. Throw me a category. Shake hands with inferior decorating. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Let's see how you handle this one. Say the president has the White House's Blue Room redecorated. If the new decor is inspired by the 1999 Broadway production of The Blue Room, what will it feature? A naked Nicole Kidman, a bald John Leguizamo, a
Ooh,
gun-wielding
boy,
Bernadette
this
Peters, or a
really
drunk Kevin
aged
Spacey?
well. I'm kind of thinking it's Kidman, but I think any of these could possibly work.
What do you say we check out the right answer? Way back in 1999, the Broadway production of The Blue Room featured a partially nude Nicole Kidman. Boy, I'll tell you, I'd do just about anything to see Nicole Kidman naked, except sit through some boring play or a Stanley Kubrick movie.
You know, maybe you should try
All right, I
playing
need a
Keith
category.
Urban.
All right, Flesh Butt Spits I'm poor.
Gibberish question.
It's time for a Dish for Dish Mess Fun.
Your gibberish category for today is cellmates with bladder problems. The opening value of this gibberish question is going to be 10K. Now here's the deal. The more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, now you must tell me what this rhymes with. Mel
No Cage Whiz.
is... Now, and ignore that punctuation, huh? All right, first clue. It's a large monocolored book.
No
Big
Cage Whiz.
monocolored book packed to the brim with phone numbers. And we know it's not your little black book. And what? Let's see what you got. Start typing.
There you go.
You know, the Yellow Pages has many other uses, too. Oh, sure, you can use it as a stepladder or prop up a table leg, even put a wig on it and take it to the prom. Oh, she was beautiful, and she stole my heart. Time to pick a category. Open wide and get ready for Willy Wonka and the Avon Lady. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Hey, do you remember those brightly colored chocolate-making imps from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Nah, who doesn't?
Sure, the
Willy
Oompa
Wonka buys Color Me
Loompas.
Beautiful consultations for all the Oompa Loompas. Considering their orange skin color, what season will they be? Spring, summer, autumn, or winter?
I'm thinking they'd be in autumn.
Oh, that orange skin makes Oompa Loompas natural autumns. Although that green hair is so not working. Please. Obviously, they should be blondes. All right, pick a category. I believe this one is called Purple Pulp. You want 6,000 bucks? Give me your right answer. Okay, kids, gather round, because it's time for me to tell you one of Uncle Schmitty's famous hard-boiled crime stories. Listen carefully, there will be a test. He got the green light, started dealing brownies, got caught red-handed, told a white lie, got blackballed, caught yellow fever, and died. The end. Now, punk, which of these did not happen to him? He was ostracized, he contracted malaria, he received the go-ahead, or he was caught selling amphetamines. Okay, what did you think dealing brownies meant? On second thought, don't answer that.
Oh.
The correct answer is malaria and yellow fever ain't the same thing, my friend. But hey, it could have been worse. At least he wasn't blue-balled while dealing greenies to some pinkos, huh? Give me a category. And our special guest tonight, Nice Knockers. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. All right, so we all know from that Rolling Stones song how Mick Jagger apparently saw a red door and had an overwhelming urge to paint it black, right? Well, given the company that is known for its red door, who will probably call the police to arrest Mick for his vandalizing ways? Estee Lauder, Elizabeth Arden, Jenny Craig, or Mrs. Fields?
Red door.
You want to see what the smart money says? The Elizabeth Arden Company is known for its Red Door perfume, named after their New York salon's trademark Red Door. But can you really blame Mick for vandalizing the door? I mean, Elizabeth Arden started the whole thing when she got on Mick Jagger's cloud.
You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, you get $2,000. If you're wrong, you're losing $2,000. Oh, and one more thing to remember. Remember the clue. The two words that match have to fit this clue.
Colorful TV
Colorful
humans.
TV humans. Great. And I've only got a black and white TV. Oh well, have fun without me.
Your brown house of green from now on 2-0. That would be A. Whitney Brown from SNL. Tracy Gold from Growing Pains. Betty White from Golden Girls. Aaron Gray from Silver Spoons. Oh, sorry. Charlie Rose, the talk show guy. Is it Ron Silver? Yeah, it is. Ron Silver, the Marcus Closet, sure.
Maniac. Let's take a look at your final score. That's the game. Wow, that was an exciting game. That was a real thrill. You were the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left. Now look to your right.
Oh, no. We don't do that around here, Smitty.
Are you one of those sick puppies who's entertained by things like Simply Strange to the...
Excellent. You're on the high scoreboard. What do you
Just
want now?
barely.
Now, how about a challenge? Let's play again. See if you don't just crash and burn next time.
Has anyone written your name in the same
So, if you want to
sentence
save this
as Jack
episode
Ripper
in your
or
little
Charles
black
Manson?
book as a favorite, just hit F.
Does that count?
Well, wouldn't it be nice?
Okay, this concludes this episode of YDKJ, Louder, Faster, and Funnier. Colorized. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and that arcade is now closed.